Welcome to this informational session on the 4-H Speech Club here in Simpson County. First, we're going to start off with our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, my country, and my world.
So I am the leader, Amber Huggins, for the 4-H Speech Club here in Simpson County. Want to give you a little information about myself. I have a family of 4. I have 2 daughters, Cameron and Cecilia Huggins, and my husband, Derek. I'm originally a Midwestern girl from Kansas, but I've lived in Franklin for over 20 years. I work for United Healthcare, so I do provider education and public speaking with hospitals and doctors' offices all over the country. I was in 4-H from 6th grade till 12th grade and served in various roles, secretary, vice president, president, etc., and I had a great time, and I also did public speaking in 4-H. I love the outdoors. I love going camping and kayaking, canoeing, and going on hikes. I love the change of the seasons, and I love working with youth. I have been a 4-H leader. This is my 2nd year for the speech club, and then I have been a Girl Scout troop leader for 9 years. I have been on the different PTO groups with the different schools here in Simpson County for 9 years as well. One of my favorite things to do is giving presentations and public speeches, and most people may not say that's one of their favorite things to do, and that didn't used to be my favorite thing to do. When I was about 14, my grandma said, I want to bring you to a speech club called Toastmasters. And this was an organization that helped with developing speech skills, giving you the confidence you needed. They also did competitive speaking. And she knew that these were skills that I would use the rest of my life. And she was right. In fact, it shaped my world so much that my degree from Western Kentucky University is in mass communications and a section in public speaking. And so I love being able to share the skills that I have learned, the things that have worked for me, identifying potential in others to help them grow. So some of the goals for this club is mainly to gain confidence in public speaking and presenting, also just in your everyday communication. There is a component of 4-H called the Talk Meet, and this is where you can do a speech for your age category, a demonstration, so that's basically where you're taking something and demonstrating either how to make it or how it works, how it's put together. And again, that's by age. The mock interview, so this is for older kids that are in 4-H, and this gives them the opportunity to learn interviewing skills and what they need to do to prepare for an interview, as far as the way they dress, the way that they conduct themselves in the interview, knowing how to answer questions off the cuff, we might say, and then also being prepared as far as having a copy of their resume, having the expertise and their experience memorized so that they can be able to readily give that answer if they are asked that. And then also there's a section on how to present with technology. And so how do you use PowerPoint slides? How many words is too many on a slide? A lot of times I see presentations and there's so much crammed on that slide. You either need a magnifying glass to read it or there's not enough on there. And so you want to have something happy in between. Let's hear from Cameron and Cecilia, who were in the speech club last year, and they're going to talk to you a little bit about things that they have learned through the speech club.
In speech club, we've learned about different types of speeches. We've also learned about how to write a speech. We give each other our speeches and we give feedback so we can get better.
In speech club, I've learned a lot of different types of speeches, like an elevator speech, a campaign speech, and being able to speak off the cuff. And being able to know how to give a campaign speech has helped me run for different offices in 4-H and also clubs outside of 4-H.
So I often ask kids and people that I work with, do you know what the fear of public speaking is called? Last year was our first year to have this speech club, and we were able to meet from August to February. Unfortunately, with COVID, we were not able to keep meeting after that, but I did have some of the members of the 4-H Speech Club still were able to attend virtually at the talk meet at the county level and then the region level and then the state level. And so we talked about this at our very first meeting in the past last August. And the fear of public speaking is called glossophobia. So glossophobia, as defined there, is the fear or the anxiety of public speaking. Glosso is a Greek word that means tongue, and phobia is a fear of something. So the fear of something you do with your tongue, which would again be public speaking. So this club is for those who are brand new, have never really done any type of public speaking before. They're just trying to maybe get some of the shyness to go away a little bit, gain some of that confidence. This is also going to be a club that's for the very seasoned and professional presenter. Someone that's been doing public speaking for a long time, but sometimes when you're working with peers or someone like myself that can mentor you, you might find ways to tweak and polish that so that you're even going to the next step and the next level. You may have competed year after year at various activities. Maybe you've ran for an office at your school or for another club committee, and you're not sure why you don't get voted in, or you're not sure why your competitive speech or demonstration, etc., hasn't gone past maybe county level or the regional level. So we want to be able to see what you're doing and make sure that we build on those skills. So this club is for the brand new beginner all the way to the seasoned presenter. But we definitely want to get rid of glossophobia because that's not a good thing to have. We're going to move on now back to Cameron and Cecilia and get some information about why they have been able to benefit from the speech club.
Participating in the 4-H speech program has helped me in a lot of different ways. Anywhere from learning how to write a speech and taking a topic and turning it into an outline and then into a regular speech, or like gaining confidence and being able to get up in front of a crowd and just start talking. It has also helped me outside of 4-H, like it has helped me be able to give speeches through my school in Beta, through my school in STLP, which is Student Technology Leadership Program, and through Girl Scouts. It is these skills that I have learned have helped me in a lot of different things.
Speech Club has helped me build more confidence because I am a shy person. It also helped me get the courage to do a demonstration. And with the demonstration, I went all the way to state. And I wouldn't have had that opportunity if I wasn't in Speech Club.
So why should you join Speech Club? And we'll hear from Cameron and Cecilia again here in just a minute on why they think you should join it. But this is why I think you should join it. You're going to learn skills that you will use the rest of your life, whether it's an everyday conversation. I have known kids that are so shy and terrified to go up to an adult, maybe a teacher or someone at their church, someone that maybe even the grocery store, and they're just so shy. They are too afraid and too nervous to even just ask a question. And if you grow up shy like that, think of all the things you're going to be missing out on. You will not have that ability to grow and you will not be able to learn. And so we never want someone who's shy to succeed and be at their full potential. And that ties right into the next one of we want you to gain confidence in yourself. When you have that confidence, the world is yours. You can do whatever you want to do. Again, whether it's you have that confidence to sit down one-on-one in a job interview, or you're presenting to a room of 500 people. And I'm always impressed to see the growth of adults and kids as they are learning the different skills and techniques of public speaking, but how that makes them also more confident in just their everyday life. It does force you to step out of your comfort zone. So maybe you've always done public speeches, but maybe this year for the talk meet, you want to try demonstration, or maybe you want to step out and try presenting with PowerPoint slides. That is a completely different skill set than just standing there and presenting a speech to a group of people. So challenge yourself. And if you're up for a good challenge, this club is definitely for you. We will prepare for 4-H Talk Meet. Not everyone in the speech club competes at 4-H Talk Meet. Again, everybody's goals and desires for joining the club are different. But if you want to be a participant in 4-H Talk Meet, again, we will practice that. Like I said, we have the public speaking category. the technology presenting skills, the demonstrations, the mock interview, and more. So we're going to make sure that we are working with you to help prepare you for the best outcome. Again, I mentioned, if you run for offices, maybe it's beta, or maybe there's a certain club like KYA, or you have FFA and different organizations within your schools where they have officers. We're going to help you. If you're going through that during the school year, we can definitely use speech club time to help you with that too. Help you develop a campaign speech. What is a campaign speech? So great opportunities like that. Sometimes organizations will ask you to come as a guest presenter. That happened to Cameron because of her 4-H public speaking skills. She also did Country Ham, and last year she won state for Country Ham for her age division for smoked ham. And because of that, Miss Catherine Webster with 4-H asked her to speak at the Agriculture Appreciation Breakfast for our farmers and our sponsors and supporters. Had she not participated in 4-H speaking opportunities, she never would have had that opportunity. And that was a big deal. That was really exciting for her. Maybe you're in other 4-H clubs and you want to step outside your comfort zone again, and you want to run for secretary, or you want to run for reporter or president. You need to have a good campaign speech. I've seen kids get up and say, well, you should vote for me because, and they're twirling their hair and looking around the room, and they did not have good eye contact. And then they don't get elected. And then they're really bummed because maybe they wanted to do that so that they could get extra points on their achievement application for, 1, doing a campaign speech is one category, and then 2, actually holding the office. And so if you're interested in doing that, we can help you prepare for that as well. The last one is what I really like, is we have fun. Yes, we do a lot of speaking, and we speak in front of each other. We also give feedback, because you can't get better and I can't get better if we don't hear the feedback. And this group last year was really great about giving, constructive feedback. It was never rude, but it was very constructive, and it was very well received. We don't hurt feelings. We have a good time in here, and we love making new friends. And so it's a very safe group for you to be able to experience this. Again, whatever your level of comfort is, we're there to help each other grow. So I'm going to let you listen again to Cecilia and Cameron on why they think you should join the Speech Club.
I would encourage other people to join Speech Club because you will use the skills that you learn from Speech Club for the rest of your life, like for an job interview, or for a presentation, or running for a club office.
I encourage people to join the 4-H Speech Club because it'll help you in a bunch of different settings. Like if you're in a regular conversation, it'll help you have good eye contact and be able to say what you're trying to say more clearly. It helps you have better grammar. It also helps you if you're getting up in front of your class and giving a school presentation, or whether it's a speech competition. It helps you in all of those different settings. It helps you gain confidence, and it will help you in everyday things that you be doing.
So after you've listened to myself and my 2 girls talk about what they like about Speech Club and why you should join, for more information about becoming a 4-H member and also becoming part of the Speech Club, you can contact the Simpson County 4-H Extension Office, and the number is listed there. And then also I'm creating a new Simpson County 4-H Speech Club Facebook page, so we'll be posting information there as well. So hopefully you are encouraged to do this. If you're definitely looking for a positive challenge, not a hard challenge necessarily, but a positive challenge that will give you skills you'll use the rest of your life, and you're really looking to have more confidence in everyday communication as well as in public speaking, and maybe you want to compete for the first time this year in 4-H Talk Meet, or maybe you want to try something new, or maybe you want to polish your old professional skills, this is the club for you. So we hope to see you at the 4-H Speech Club.